People, welcome back. Blue tick. I don't even know what episode this is, but we're back again. You told me.
11.
Me, myself, episode 11. Yeah.
Episode,
11.
Episode 10.
No, it's 11.
Oh, wow.
It's 11.
Yes,
People,
yes.
back in action.
I thought I would have got an earlier invite.
No, we had to build up for you. We didn't just want to bring you on. This is blood, your level, so we had to build it up. Don't watch nothing.
Cool. Bam.
Yeah, boom. Hear what I'm saying? We're back again. Welcome, myself, Bugsy B. You know me from the blue. All of that good stuff.
Digo.
You get me? Back in action. How's your week been, Digo?
Not too bad, thank
No, I'm
you.
being rude.
Yourself?
Let's interview. Nah, I'm being rude. I was just being rude. Come, let's carry on.
Are you trying to slide it? But I'm cool. I want to know what it's been
I'm ramping. Come, let's crack on. Right, we got a very special guest today. Another entrepreneur, friend of mine from when I was like
young boy.
11, 13,
Hey,
something.
random
Random ages there. You get me? I don't know what do you want me to call you, Mr. Crep Select, Lawrence?
Lawrence is calm.
Alright, sorry. I want to put your phone on silent.
You know, I had a previous name though. Did you? I had a previous name.
What was that?
Do you not know it?
I can't remember it.
I had it weren't like a tag, but I used to do the MCing thing back in the day. So he was really following my thing.
No, I
so I had an MC. I'm not gonna give you the buzz. I'll give you the name.
Do you know how long ago this was, bruv? And he wants me to. But
you're
you know what's going on in life?
making me
No,
bring
do you
it
know
back.
what's going on in life since then?
Yeah, it's mad.
It's been a lot.
I was Lorenzo.
Today we have with us.
It was not a joke as well. It was not a joke.
Crep Select.
I forgot. I definitely. No, I forgot. Lorenzo MC. I forgot.
But there's some tapes floating around with me on it. Oh,
I'm gonna find one.
If they
still.
surface.
Yeah, we need to find one.
If the fan them
No,
want
it
it,
could
if
be
you
all
lot want a
over.
tape of him MCing to Garage, hit me up. I'm gonna find it
We
still.
need to find one still.
Mr. Crep Select, Lawrence himself.
Come on. So I've got a gift for you. Let me give you the gift. I've been waiting.
Don't lie. Hey,
Gifts.
There's actually two. There's a gift for the table.
Yeah.
That's the lemon thing. So this is the.
This
This actually called bamboo rum. So it's from. It's Bel Air. Bel Air own it.
Show the people.
This is their rum.
Hey, you lot gotta step up your game now.
we're getting
Lawrence,
busted.
Crep Select come and done everyone over. Don't come here empty-handed.
We should. I don't want to drink it now. You lot can drink it or not, but it's proper.
Now we gotta taste it.
It's proper. You can drink
gotta
it
have a
straight.
little-
You don't have to mix it if you don't want.
Oh,
It's proper. It's
proper.
I've drunk
He's
a
a
lot of
salesman.
it. No, I've got.
He's a salesman.
This is Belen's thing, yeah?
Yeah. I won't give you the whole story, but I got banned from drinking it last year sometime.
But from
Rick
who?
Ross.
A female still.
Rick Ross.
Okay.
This Rick
Little Wayne's the face of it.
Okay.
But Bel Air, it's Bel Air's thing.
Kind of looks like his type of thing, the front of it. I like.
Bamboo.
Looks a bit, yeah.
And all that bamboo talk.
very
That man
nice.
kiss man.
Stop. No, I'm not getting into that. Just drink the thing, no man.
He kisses dad.
And then we got 2 bags now, so it's a topic as well.
Yeah.
We've got the handle bag. I'll give you the handle bag.
I'll say nothing.
You
Thank
get the
you. Big up
drawstring.
yourself.
I prefer
Merry
the drawstring.
Christmas to myself.
But that's just a little. That's a little.
Big up yourself.
Friends and family.
Yeah. Big up.
Hey.
You can't buy these. These are not for sale. Not for sale. Friends and family
I'm
only.
opening-
Hey,
Man,
take
when
this
I get
off on the
off
camera.
still.
Take that off on the camera. Take that.
Friends and family
Hey,
only.
man got a new hat. Hey, big up yourself,
The
though.
right colour as
See,
well.
this is how you come true to the podcast. You don't just come here with your long hand.
Nah, you gotta come with
You know what I'm
presents.
saying? We got drinks for you. You bring something. I'm joking. No pressure. I'm rapping with you.
Taste the drink though. I think you should taste
Alright, let's
it.
Yeah,
bust this.
we're
Sorry,
gonna-
we're under
we're
pressure.
gonna-
Bust
we're
the
gonna-
juice.
we're gonna.
Hey, chop it up with him while I bust the juice.
Yeah, cool.
So, Mr. Crep Select.
What are you telling me? What are you telling me?
What am I telling you?
Are you looking at the build up? The build up's looking mad.
These questions.
Go on.
Obviously, it's a question that everyone's going to want to ask, isn't it? For people that don't know,
Yeah.
you've been in this fashion industry for
minute still.
many of years. Now, would you like to tell the people them
The journey or the length?
journey? Yeah, I would like
I'm not going to give it years because it's too many.
No,
but
you're going to make them know how old you are.
it's been a long time.
Yeah, definitely.
A few different areas, a few different shops.
Yeah, tell me how you started. 'Cause I remember how you started.
I was in a shop a long time ago. That was on Lehigh Road. It's called Chapter 3. Mm-hmm. Obviously, it's where I learned most of what I know now.
Yeah, bad
Even
boy
though
shop.
I moved other places. Obviously, it was in.
That was like Selfridges of the ends, I like.
Yeah, I think.
having a
I think.
Cover that.
No, I'm good. I think
Yeah, the
even.
man's been banned from it.
Give me a
I'm not banned now, but it's a
a-
Tuesday, bro. It's a Tuesday. It's tier
Lads,
4. I don't
it's
even
tier
know if I'm
5
allowed.
tomorrow. No one's not allowed anyway. You
don't
might
even
as
know
well
if
have a
I'm allowed.
hangover. This is the best time to
Yeah,
have
no,
a
so tell
hangover.
me. Yeah,
So yeah, Chapter 3, Lehigh Road. Obviously, I was there a long time. I learned a lot. It was obviously for an independent shop at the time. it had the word of mouth rep before any social media or anything like that.
Definitely.
The rep was super strong.
I remember that.
And I always knew, well, I didn't know because I didn't really want to do it myself, but I thought if I did and I could get a piece of that, like have that rapport with people or be known for it, it could only work.
Yeah,
but obviously the journey didn't allow me to maybe take that over. I had to go and hold some L's elsewhere.
Yeah.
And,
As you do.
Well, I've worked for a website business called Bagger, which was in Chislehurst, small shop, big website.
Was it closed as well?
Closed, yeah, always closed.
Yeah,
and then I managed a shop in Croydon, and then eventually took it over, which was the biggest lesson, but I learnt the least. The only thing I learnt was probably Instagram and social media.
Okay.
But in terms of running business, it was like an impossible. It was impossible to make it work.
What made it impossible? Was it the area it was in?
I think obviously I never set it up, so a lot of the things from the beginning were already a bit mad. The Croydon riot, the shop got completely licked out.
Oh wow!
Did they get to the shop?
Yeah. They went in.
I didn't even know they got to the shop.
No, it wasn't. But it wasn't personal. I think if I would have been in England, I might have got caught taking chewing gum or whatever. Luckily, I was on holiday.
Yeah.
We was insured, even though the insurance company tried to do the mad thing and say, "Dude, you're not covered because of this and because of that." But whatever. Eventually, the payout was there. The police had to top it up because the insurance company was saying kind of no, and then the police took responsibility.
Police topped it up.
Yeah, they paid a change towards it.
Compensation for not protecting the shops.
Yeah.
Okay.
Compensation for what happened on the street.
Okay.
It's like if someone commits an offence, they go to court. It's the police. It's basically the police's fault that something happened to them. That's how they get compensation.
But I think even the Croydon going so hard at the time was no surprise to me. Obviously, I'd spent 2 years there already, or 3 years. It was gutter. It was mad.
Or was it a hard
Yes,
Blood,
I thought I knew how to be in a urban situation.
Yeah.
That was a whole new lesson. Like you
I
really had
remember
to.
when Croydon was the gal them spot.
Yes,
you used to
man.
just go Croydon and check gal.
Yeah,
there
nah.
weren't nobody to worry
no.
about.
I think in the
Things
evenings
changed.
that was like Tiger back in
Yeah.
the day, Blue Orchid. Yeah,
Blood.
but in the day when I was there, it was.
Where was you?
It's
Outside
chaos.
or
We was in the
inside?
shopping centre, but the shopping centre might as well have been in a park.
Oh fucking hell.
Like one of the security guards was blind. One of the other guys, it was mad. You couldn't write it, but and one of the worst things when I look back on it, it's the most expensive car park. So the car park was £12 a day, but you employing donuts.
Yeah.
Whereas at least with Lewisham, all the employees are proper, and it's like £1.20.
Yeah.
So yeah, Croydon's flawed.
Solutions undoubtedly the best out of the two that you've set up a business.
Well, the people in charge of that Whitgift Centre, they was not appreciating the urban part of my business. Whereas obviously now, urban is now in
the thing, so they ain't got no choice but to.
Yeah, I mean, it was a big battle. Plus, we were selling G-Star. That obviously was good for a bit, and then all of a sudden, G-Star, you couldn't sell it.
No, it's mad.
It was dead, and I still like it.
It's mad still. G-Star's got some hard bits.
I like
I just
it.
can't bring myself to put them
You
on.
man are taking it back still. 'Cause I remember I weren't really a G-Star man, but my family
couple-
were.
yeah.
my family
there was
were.
some hard bits.
The man
There's
that
some
was
hard
G-Star
bits.
done
There's some hard
still.
bits still.
I had. When was G-Star? When was
Like
G-Star?
2010, 2011. That's when
All right, cool. Now
they licked off the door.
Let
to
me
get
show you.
it.
I wasn't around. I was on vacation then, and I came back, and
It was everywhere.
no, it was gone.
Oh, it'd already gone.
Man started moving funny with G-Star, like it was like it was
Like a V-suit.
Yeah, like
Man
if you get
cheating
caught in
like
a pair
a
of true
V-suit.
religions now. Like it's nuts for you. Like
if you
your
get-
religion's not true again. You know them ones there. Like you get caught in religions right
The
now.
religions have to get put
Man,
down. still.
blood, I swear to you, I'm not
gotta
lying.
get put
Like I
down.
said this to a man the other day. A Visu I actually watch. Everyone gonna
Visu has to bust.
Everyone gonna be watch. Everyone gonna be wearing a
Some
Visu
slim
again.
cut things.
Watch.
Yeah.
Watch.
I'm not.
fully-
I
I see
know
them.
a lot, and I'm not going to agree.
I see them pop up.
No, they tried to pop up already.
No, I've seen them pop up
Nah,
in a new. Listen, the
what-
person who's wearing them, little baby, yeah. I've
He
seen
was-
his new
he was
video.
probably being paid though.
And blood, that's all
they've
it
got-
takes.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah,
People
I
follow
don't
trends,
know.
you know.
Exactly.
This is
No,
why.
we-
This is why
obviously
man are
we
wearing.
do, we
This
do.
is why man wear tight jeans and Dior's because man are following people. Because who told people that Dior? Like, obviously you're a fashion man. I don't want to kill you with it, but here what it is. Who said Dior's Dior and who said Gucci's Gucci? 'Cause it weren't me or none of my people that said that.
What do you mean? As in it's the
Yeah,
drop?
none of my people decided that should be the high end of this thing. None of
Yeah, but I think waves
none of us
come and
never
go.
said that.
Waves come and go.
Yeah, waves come and go. You see that? You're right. That's like Rolex. Rolex, it doesn't
that's
go
maybe
anywhere.
different,
No,
yeah.
but it's like Gucci, innit? Gucci's.
Hey, what's your
stable.
favorite brand, Lawrence?
It's hard to answer because what I'll generally swerve towards what can I mash peas with,
Wow,
and that's
I
what
didn't
will
ask you
drive.
that.
Yeah, but that's what I'll.
Okay.
That's what I drive
to
with
where?
it.
To where? You was getting dressed up to go out.
I'm trying to think
all
if
your
someone
best
was saying,
clothes
"Oh,
up.
come, I'll take you shopping. I'll buy it."
Yeah.
What would I even grab?
You know when
can't
drip,
even
you know when
think.
drip,
Do you like
you know
them
when
new-
drip's not a problem.
Yeah.
You know
that's
when
what it
like
is.
man, it's
Hey.
clothes, innit?
How do you think about that new North Face and Gucci
No, I'm not involved.
collab?
You're not even gonna get none.
No, I think I do toe the line. I do pick and choose my battles. I wouldn't
You're
be
not fighting that
comfortable
one.
finessing someone when I say it's Gucci.
How much do they want for that?
And it's North Face. It's probably going to be 2 bags retail.
You know what's mad?
Yeah.
4 bags.
You know
on
what's
the
mad?
street.
Yeah.
You know what's mad? You know what's mad? Yeah, I got a little connection over at North Face. Big up yourself, sis. You know who you are. Boom. You know North Face never got none of them jackets.
Well, I guess they can't sit in the store.
No,
That's-
North Face, Gucci refused to give North Face any jackets. They refused. So they, as much as they're North Face collabs, right now they're Gucci jackets because you can only get them in Gucci. So that's gonna, if you could get them in the North Face store, that would have tanked them. That kind of would have tanked them out. It's like when they done the H&M collab. Because it was in H&M, I bet if it was in Gucci or Versace,
Yeah,
people would have still dealt with
Definitely.
it the same respect that they give it when they go to the
But it'll
store.
still it will cause loads of hype.
Yeah.
all the top
Everyone's
money
gonna-
man will want it.
Everyone's gonna get them.
But
Everyone's gonna get them.
yeah, that wouldn't be on my
they
skin.
out.
No, it's not out
They
yet.
ain't
I don't
released them
think.
yet.
No, a couple of celebrities will have them now.
Yeah, I see it. I see
Did I
a
send you the
video of it.
Did I send you the video?
No, but I see a video of it on Instagram still.
I got a
The
crazy
big
video.
North Face, like a beige color
it's
thing. You get
horrible.
me? Yeah, I don't really. It's not
Let me show Lawrence one of the videos.
So Lawrence, into this. So what made you start selling trainers?
Basically the shop in Croydon was so dead and not happening. I had to do something. I'm not going to say drastic, but I needed to do something new to say, right, yeah, we need to go to that shop. He's actually got something that the other shop hasn't got. Because even though I was trying my best, my customer service was always good. It was always a vibe in the shop. I'm giving them product that's over the road in House of Fraser. And all you're really getting is to chat to me. Like, it's not enough. So just one of the pinnacle moments, one of the Saturdays, at the point, on Saturday, we'd sell two jeans so I could pay my staff. So all week's basically dead. But Saturday I could do something, pay my staff. Cool. This Saturday's more dead. Thinking, nah, this is mad. Like, where is everyone? And one of the people I'd say regularly sell to was like, I'm at a thing called Crep City. I was like, right, what's that? He's like, yeah, you just go and you buy shoes off, man, and that. I said, what do you mean you buy used shoes? He said, yeah, some of them are used, but I go try and get the mad joints from America. And I was like, yeah, swear down. All right. Did a bit of research, realised what was going on and all the money men were going there and buying products I know about, but I don't know where to buy. I just tried a thing and just, that was the start.
Oh, it was
The first initial thing was like a table like this, and it was all my size, just in case I couldn't shot it. And it was just there.
that's smart.
And I remember one day, like 4 shoes sold to one guy, and he's smiling at me like he's finessed me. And I've made like 2 bills profit. So I'm keeping quiet and I'm thinking, man's really grinning at me, you know, like he's done me. So when I'm looking on, obviously there was no websites you could really check. When I phoned him, man, he said, rah. He's done you still. He said, you know, them red ones are worth like a bag. I was like, no, you're chatting shit. And then showed me something. I was like, oh, no, I'm not losing again. And then
It's like stocks with trainers right now. It's fucking bonkers.
Yeah. My nephew does it. My nephew's got his little.
It's a
little trainer.
The best, I would say, it's the best hobby that if you're into it,
You
should
can make it
be
into a
doing
business.
Definitely.
Definitely.
He's 16. He's at college, and he told me that roughly he's making about $350 a month.
Yeah, that's
go wrong.
quality, more than you get working in
understand?
Sainsbury's.
Can't go.
Do you understand? At 16, to be able to turn around and tell your uncle like, yo, I make $350 a month standard, and it's not
That's
illegal.
great.
I'm not breaking the law. I'm not out here doing no badness. Like that's mad.
That's goodness.
And that might not even be that much work. What the hardest bit at the beginning is the capital investment. So if you have got a family member who you know's got a little change somewhere, write the proposal, get the capital investment, and do your thing.
Yeah, there's your gem.
Makes all the sense.
See, every week we come with gems. You know, I hope you lot take them in.
Just don't do it in Lewisham.
The man just
So
told
what
me.
I'm saying to you, what's the biggest profit you've made on a pair of trainers?
Whoa.
What's your highest?
Because I had
margin.
a signed pair of off-white Jordans. So
You signed them, Virgil.
so it was the Chinese client already bought the shoe off me. So I'd already cut a change from the shoe. So I've made like say 8 bills from selling him the shoe. I've ended up his friend. He's then come back and said, I'm getting to meet Virgil. Let me take the kicks. I was like, right, okay. So sorry. He bought the kicks off me, then came back and said, I'm going to get the kicks signed. Would you sell it signed? Obviously he's Chinese, so he was speaking, it was mad.
Yeah.
So he's gone and linked Virgil at a limited edition t-shirt thing with another dude. He's come back, signed kicks. He paid me 2.5 for the kicks and said, I now want 4 for the kicks.
Yeah.
Add what you want. So I made a load of fuss and put them out for 10 bags. Everyone just thinks I'm a clown. But I'm putting them out for 10 to get 6.
Yeah.
But I stayed at 10 for like a year. The Chinaman don't care. He's probably even forgotten.
Yep.
Like, I'm not going to do him, but he don't need the dough. And eventually it sold for like 5.8. He got his 4. So from the shoe in total, I've made like £2 off one shoe.
Yeah. Nice.
But the story's 2 years long, or a year and a half.
Yeah, come on something that's been sitting there though. And
Look, man, them over there like, don't lie, what, for kicks, yeah? Don't lie.
See,
The best thing from it, obviously the profit is, I guess, why you do it. But the marketing I got from having the £10 thing was probably worth more than the profit.
Yeah.
Because everywhere I went, like
knew.
Birmingham show, they were like, oh, that's my man with the sign thing. And they're like, oh, you're never going to sell it for 10. I'm thinking, well, actually, I don't care, bro. That man didn't pay Virgil to do it.
See how
That's
this
tough still.
you see how this trainer thing's deep?
That is fucking
You see how,
tough
like,
still.
man, no, like the trainer industry, that's my man with the
Yeah,
sign
that's
thing.
tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. But that's bare people's hobbies, though, isn't it? Enough
That
people
is
have a
mad.
trainer passion in it. So
Yeah, I mean,
What's-
I would say.
What's
yeah.
the most expensive trainer you've had? Not that you've made the most profit. Is it still them
So
same ones?
the Dior Jordans, I have one pair still. I paid like lowish resale. It's in the shop for too much, but it's there. It's a marketing tool. It's also a legitimizing tool. I've been paid to check a pair, and I can only check that pair because I've got a pair.
Yeah, 100%.
That's
So,
tough. still.
100%.
As long as no one don't lick one shoe because one's out.
Yep.
It's there.
Ain't it in the box?
Well, it's not really. It's there, but it's in a little box. It's not locked.
Why are you telling everyone this?
But I'm hoping.
I can't vouch for everyone at home, you know. I can't tell you that everyone at home is like us. I'm not going to tell you that all my fans, some of them are villains. You understand what I'm saying?
You need to know a 1 foot villain, you know. You got a 1 foot one.
You know what a man's going to do? A man's going to teeth the 1 foot and hold you ransom. So, what? You want back your kick?
Run the other
Run
one.
a 15 bills. I want a 15 bills for the 1 foot.
I'll just get I'll put it on Snapchat. Someone will snitch. Just come.
Right, you hear that? That is wild.
I've had to use it a few times.
Hey, man are snitching on their dogs through Snap. Man are snitching on their dogs through Snap.
Address
This
is
is
quick, you know.
wild.
If you need addresses,
Wow.
shout me. No,
See
joke.
what? You see what I'm saying?
That's bad still.
So, hey, I remember coming Yokes a few times. Like, you made some good connections in there, innit?
Yeah, I learned. No, I wouldn't say I didn't learn nothing about clothes.
But you
But
see
I
what it
learned
was?
how to run a
you
business.
was there. You see what? The reason why I'm saying that to you is because when you was there just before Fulton Heath Croydon had their little breakout in the music scene.
Yeah, no, I was
And
there
all of
through
them,
that. Yeah,
all of them,
Yeah.
used to go to your shop.
yeah. I mean, I'll say yes to like big up my thing, but they didn't really. The big ones now didn't really buy nothing because they were already getting seeded by Nike. Obviously, Stormzy got grabbed by Adidas quite early, so he was still wearing Swag London because he's with the guy that owns Swag London. But Adidas are saying, boy, we don't really want you in that, you know. You have to be in Adidas more time. So although, yeah, I'm in it, I'm selling Swag London and Stormzy's always in it, but Stormzy weren't coming in and that splashing. But my first couple of viral Insta videos, he was in. I don't even think he shared them at the time, but at the time, the algorithm was all mad. So it just looks like, yeah, we follow Stormzy, follow this shop. It looks like Stormzy's there all the time. He probably only come there 4 times in 4 years.
But it worked.
But it definitely showed me your brand, linking your brand to another brand is essential.
As we were talking about earlier. You get what I'm saying? Cause I know, man, you had some nice clothes, bro. What? How come you come back? Ain't Lewisham more expensive than Croydon?
But it says like rent and rate. Nah, like Croydon, the people in charge, but they put their thing somewhere it's not. Like they think they're like, I don't know, like it's mad.
What centre was it in Croydon?
Whitgift. Dry, bruv. Dry out.
On the top floor in the Whitgift.
You see me? The only time you really see me going Croydon and the men's in a guy in the airport. I don't really go there still, you get me?
No, it was a nice little shop, man.
No, it looked better than my current shop. I would say the visuals were not flawed. It was a lovely looking shop. Obviously, the product weren't quite right. Within the last sort of year of business, it started becoming a trainer shop, but it was a clothes shop.
Okay.
So crepselect was within it, and then the Westfield rumour happened, and the shopping centre started moving even more mad.
Because they thought they was getting away. Are they still getting it?
But that's not happening. I'm not going to say it was flawed at the start. Obviously, the economy is not what it was.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But that was due to not be what they said it was going to be. Like, better than Blue Water, better than Westfield, the other two.
Yep.
Nah. So they actually locked me out of the shop with all the stuff in it. So I was thinking, oh, this is mad. They took all the stock. I had quite a lot of debt with them. I'm thinking, oh, they're going to sell off the stock, pay off the debt. I'm back to square one. And when I'm reading the email, it's like, oh, we don't want your stock. We just don't want you there. I was thinking, well, they violated. They didn't even do it to get peace. They're actually saying, no, your thing's dead.
Why? Because of the crowd you was drawing there.
That I was always trying to do like videos. Music was loud. Obviously, they'd accuse me of. I think one time they were saying, "Oh yeah, you take too much cash off kids from the street." I'm thinking, what is that a thing?
Yeah, that's mad stuff.
So you go Selfridges and say, no cash is allowed now.
Shop. See, listen.
Yeah.
From the road.
So I think just obviously it was the timing. I think if I'd have been there now, it would have eventually worked because they would have started saying, "No, my man's onto something with that shop. You know, we need to support him." Like even day one at Lewisham, the people in charge wanted it to work. They might not have appreciated my first year of business. I pushed my luck on everything. I did bare filming, not allowed. But how they dealt with it was like a little telling off, fix up, we want it to work.
Yeah.
They dealt with me completely different. And I don't think it was just because I live local.
Yeah.
They actually thought, we need this
they
independent.
See that it was working, definitely. But you see what it is, you're up against 2, 3, you're in between 3 other trainer shops, high street shops, bruv, that have branches everywhere.
Yes,
and you're still alive.
Yeah, I mean,
you're definitely onto something.
Bro,
do you understand?
Look, man, my man does advertising. These things not no normal independent shop. He done Barclays card.
Yeah.
Visa.
Same thing.
Even though they emailed me just before Christmas and said, if you want to throw up the picture again and put hashtag support your local shop, hashtag Visa, well, share it. So when I read it, I thought, they'll share it. It's come from Saatchi and Saatchi, you know. So that's who runs the marketing for Visa, yeah. So I'm thinking, I'm quickly look at because they ain't got no followers. They got bare blue ticks. Big up blue tick. But they got like blue tick on their thing. So I emailed, I said, boy, like, you're going to incentivize me. It says support your local business. Where's the support? The reshare. I said, I'm sharing your thing.
Yeah.
But he didn't even reply. But he's probably, I reckon their retainer, Saatchi's probably getting 50 bags.
Yeah, easy.
And they're just telling man to repost for free.
Yeah.
So I didn't even repost it. The position now is correct. But obviously, before I've reposted everything at all points for everyone. Whereas now, if it's not
There's
something I
levels to
like,
this thing now.
So, like, for the people on the streets and the people that are doing their little trainer thing, and you're an inspiration to them, how important is it to build your own brand?
yeah, I mean that I did it by accident, I guess, but it's
Would you
been
say it was accident,
Yeah,
or
that's what I was just about
you
to say.
stumbled across crepselect? Was you still building a brand, but stumbling across crepselect was kind of
obviously an issue. Yeah, I mean, I would say the name weren't like seriously thought out. Like there weren't I didn't pay no one to help me do the logo. And
What made you come up with the name?
I mean, yeah, people say, "Oh, you copied Crep Protect," innit? Thinking, but I was calling trainers Creps before my man.
You had a hood in him. You had a hood in him. That's what I was calling him.
So
Crep long before mine.
So
I hear that.
Crep City, obviously, that I knew of that.
Yeah. So they
They-
could have said you kind of.
Well, they spell it different. They spell it with the E, which I think is the pancake thing. I could be wrong. I don't think my one's wrong. They've got the E on the end.
Oh yeah, that's the pancake thing.
And
Yeah, that's,
obviously,
that's pancake.
Casper's.
I heard of that, and Crep City, Crep Select, I guess is. But what am I going to call it? Like Trainer Select? That's dead. Like Trainer Plug. I mean, that's probably someone's done that now.
I think someone's done
But
that.
Yeah.
obviously, I'm out here trying to select crepes for man, so it just makes sense.
Definitely.
Yeah, it makes all the sense.
That makes
still.
sense. Yeah, but
Makes all the sense.
so would you say, like, to these little young ones that are out there doing their thing?
I think more than it's the name. I think if you there's a
Reputation.
few like young kids who I see doing it, and I can already tell from just how they move, they're building something. So they're not dishonest. They're enthusiastic. They're not too greedy. But if the phone rings, they're going to try and deal with it.
Yeah, definitely.
But a lot of other people might have a little plug in a shop. They know they can make £50, £50,
And they're trying to take the
£50.
piss.
And then they're in Hakkasan not answering the phone. Or when man says, right, like the laces mash up on one of them. We'll just deal with it.
But I'm in Akasan, innit?
Yeah, but you honestly, even with, I would say the last 2 months, maybe because of COVID, little bit of distraction, my customer service has slipped. Can't, for the first time, I would say ever. And like my DMs, I'm not answering them quick enough. Like I notice it, and I definitely feel guilty.
So I will say to you this. So I buy a pair of trainers off you. A month happens, a month passes, and a piece of thread unravels
Yeah.
on the trainer.
Yeah, you can never get a refund, never. But you will definitely get, you will
gotta
get
press
my
this button.
attention.
Hey, did you hear that? Did you hear the emphasis
I
on
get your
never?
attention.
Did you hear the emphasis on never?
And what does your attention
Man said attention.
mount?
Like
What does it
Like
mean?
you're
Yeah, so let's say like you wore it once
Mm-hmm.
and you send me a video and the thing mash up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see the shoe, or I'll offer to clean the shoe. I probably can't fix the shoe. In my head, I'm thinking, nah, he's definitely gone dance and done something mad. And you might not have, but that's what I'll be thinking. I would probably give you a very good discount. I'll make you feel like I'm really trying, and I am, but no, you're not getting bread back. But I will do my best. We've got
So, here it is basically. If you buy the next one off us, we will sort you out.
Yeah, definitely that.
Hey, you're not getting no bread back.
Nah, it's mad.
No.
Have you ever felt like
You're not getting no bread
like a
back.
cunt?
You hear what man said?
Have you
You hear
ever
what man
felt
said?
Like a
bad?
Man said no
Like,
bread.
have you ever been in a situation where you thought,
None.
you know what? Maybe I should have dealt with that differently.
I just know what you're doing before you go buy the things off of us, yeah? If you want your money back, you now get it.
So let me think
so
of
the
a
question
scenario.
is,
If
where I
someone,
feel
so
bad.
when
the
someone,
question is
so
now-
when someone comes in the shop on some bully boy thing with the trainer,
Nah,
like,
bruv, I've had that bear. They
No,
can't
the
run.
question I was just asking him is, the question I was just asking him.
No, we don't do that either. We handle that. We handle
The
that.
question I was
you
just
told me you're
asking
gonna call
is,
feds on me and I said I'm gonna beat you up.
has he ever felt bad, innit? After, have
Trying
you
to
ever
say
felt like,
felt
cunt,
bad.
like, you know what?
No.
I could have dealt with that better.
No, I remember one guy bought jeans in Croydon. He bought G-Stars, and how he was talking on the phone, and how I remembered his attitude from before. I'm thinking, Now, if he fists me up, his peak, like he's angry and he's wham, yeah. But when he came back and I saw what he'd been explaining, but my chest lifted high. I think I'm gonna fuck man up. So he said the crutch ripped, yeah, and I've not worn them. So I'm thinking, oh, cool. Minimum, I'm gonna stitch it up. Give me 1 day. I'll get it sewn up. I'll dry clean it. Give them back. That's what I'm already planning on doing, but I know my man's going to be moving sticky.
Yeah, he wants back.
So I might have to do it in 1 day, and it might not be possible. But I am not breading him, because at this time, but I ain't even got that. It might have all been a £70 G-Stars, but I ain't got that. You're not getting it. When he's drawn for the jeans, yeah, and when I say the whole leg is tore off, I'm looking him in the eye, I'm thinking, nah, you think I'm a dickhead. And he's like, took a, like, oh shit. This ain't like going in G-Star. Yeah. I said, bro, your dog's eating the jeans, bro. You said you didn't wear them. No. I said, bruv, you're not having a refund. I'm not fucking helping. Yeah. You're taking the piss.
Yeah.
Bruv, my man done Hulk, yeah, and ripped the jeans and dashed them on the floor and bounced. But if I'd have had Snapchat then, you know how much millions, bro. Viral. And even from that, I thought, nah, what I'm doing is correct. Because I was ready to help. He took the piss and I became the other guy. That I'm not hardly ever that guy. But this now, I would probably do it on film.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the only difference.
Yeah, definitely.
Always had a big heart.
Yeah, that's a madness still.
But I knew even
when
I saw the jeans, bruv, it was... But big up my man, wherever he is now. Big up my man, wherever he is.
What you say, blatant dog eating?
Man said
when he said he did it, but it's wet as well. The jeans were wet. Why's the jean wet? But like, what happened, bro?
Owning the clothes shop's got to be mad still. No, especially an urban clothes shop, because you're going to get man from the road.
You get nothing.
100 man think they're just...
Obviously, Croydon was a battle, because even a man that I'll be playing five-a-side with him tomorrow, he's scheming, because he's just thinking, nah, I'm not paying for these £100 jeans. He don't want to violate. He don't want to violate and just take it in front of me, but I know he's scheming. So I got used to... Even your friends there, you just had to be wary, mind your property. Obviously, coming to Lewisham, I was thinking, number one, I'm not having it because I live over the road. But number two, I'm planning to
get your ting.
I'm trying to, not that. I'm trying to be part of the community. I'm not just here trying to.
Yeah, this is where you're from, bro.
Definitely.
Yeah,
you're not from Croydon.
You trying to make it in Croydon was a madness anyway.
He's not from Croydon.
No, exactly.
No, yeah,
from Lewisham.
But remember,
that's a madness.
But at the time, I think Lewisham probably weren't ready.
Yeah, weren't ready for it.
Croydon they have the money for you.
Yeah, it's true. Cause you see, even when you did first come,
the timing.
No, you see when you did first come, like the man them used to look at the store like, is this brother taking the fucking piss? Like,
he said, well, it won't last. Oh,
you get me? He's in Lewisham. He's doing some.
No, I knew from York. I knew from York.
But I see the vision.
I had the first week. I had 2 letters complaining that it's fake. Because I had the Stone Island and Nike collaboration on the mannequin. So I did it on purpose. I was not even open and it was in the window. I had a letter through the door from a client, and not a client, obviously it weren't a client, from a customer. And the shopping centre had been informed that someone was saying, I'm going to open and I'm just selling duds. But in the information, the shopping centre's nervous because they're like, yeah, Nike and Stoney, you know, my man he's moving mad. Because the badge is on the Nike coat. Like, thinking back to it, I know about it.
Yeah, but
if you don't know about it, it looks
imagine
nuts.
Them, the market stall man
100%.
who's like going down Millwall and that, thinking, this idiot. Stone Island don't work with Nike. Stone Island's my thing, and we wear Reebok. But obviously, they were just part of the marketing again. Enough people were talking about it. Enough mums were coming in asking, why is it so expensive? First 6 months, I had to answer that question.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Times.
I can imagine.
Do
you enjoy it? Do you enjoy your job?
Yeah, definitely.
You do,
yeah.
So like more time you go in there, it's got like a party vibe. You just go in there, it's just like a little party vibe.
Obviously, people my age or in my position in life now are not now my customers. I know this. They still come and check me. They know something will be going on in the shop. That's part of the atmosphere, is definitely part of it.
The shop.
But obviously the younger demographic who still have to just look good all day, every day in whatever they're trying to do. I've got the right product. I've still got some work to do. Like my clothing part of the shop currently has slipped because the shoe thing's gone mad. So I've had to just all the money's there, all my brain's there. But this year I'm trying to lift up the clothes.
What's the most any one person spent with you at one time?
One Arab came. If you go Harrods now, I'm not sure who's doing it, but if you ask for like certain shoes, they will generally actually not plug me, but they say, "No, my man's real. You can get in a cab. It's not that far. It's Lewisham." The Arab people ain't gonna be like, "Oh, Lewisham, it's dead." British people might, but they'll come. One of them, his dad owns a lot of the jewelry shops in Dubai, but I think he's from Saudi Arabia. But he splashed differently.
So,
yeah,
that's my
man was buying not even his size.
Like, just saying, yes. This is for little cousin.
No, I think it's for him. I'm saying to him, bro, it's not going to fit you. He's like, yes.
No, that's mad.
And then I'm thinking my card machine is going to explode.
Yeah.
But their thing don't even break it.
Hey, them bellies there. How much did he spend?
I'm sure it was 8 racks.
One time.
Yeah.
That's a good.
For an independent shop. That's big money.
Yeah,
You're not Selfridges and he's not Harrods.
Of course.
But when that happened, I'm thinking, if this happens every day, man's really getting the car with the wings and that. and probably the next 2 days I sold nothing.
Let me ask you something though. Go back here. Did you? No, you wanted to be a footballer, innit? Or did you always want to sell clothes? And I'm talking from early days.
So I loved football and I wasn't rubbish. I'm rubbish now,
You've been rubbish, man.
But I wasn't rubbish
You was the
then.
worst player I ever played against.
But quickly, I couldn't get the right envelope. Like when I was good, them man there would give me the dead envelope, and certain other players would get the big envelope, and they weren't really better than me. I would say they weren't better than me. The manager probably would. So straight away, I knew I need a job. Man can't. That's not viable.
You've been working. You know what? Like, bro. Apart from football, I don't remember you working. I don't remember you not working.
But I ain't stopped.
Literally. Now I'm sitting there and I'm actually thinking back. Like I'm thinking about how long we known each other now. 25 plus years.
Yeah,
25 plus years. And I'm thinking for the majority of that, you worked. Like even wild days when man was out here wilding, you was working.
Yeah.
A man lick it and go chapter 3. Who's in chapter 3? You.
Yeah, he got all the old man them money.
Trust me.
All of it.
It's funny now because if it's that now, I serve the sons, innit? Or the little brothers.
It's that mad, yeah. It's that real.
The cycle.
It's that real.
Yeah.
It's
and
true,
true. My dad said he knows you. I'm saying he's not talking shit. Like, bring man. And I have to do a picture with the son. And then the son said, I thought my dad was chatting.
Yeah, nice, mad still.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
it's
nice.
mad. You say you're big like that, Mr. 100k followers.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
I've done a couple signatures as well. Man, I've had to do that. Yeah.
Well, you got groupies as well.
I've had some mad DMs, bro. Obviously,
give me a chain and I'll give you something.
yeah. But that's what they're leading it. That's what it's.
Hi, I'm a throat demon. I like them Jordans. What you say?
I think that's what they're probably assuming it would lead to that, but no, say the Tilafa ring.
No. He's patois is hard still.
Thought you were gonna say it's better than mine.
No. It is though.
But yeah, man, I think that's, and my kids are on my Insta all the time. Like once I leave the shop, generally, even from when I was just a worker and I had kids. Like, I weren't out really gallivanting. Now and then. Like,
Is a shop something? Is the whole business something that you will pass on, or could you see yourself passing it on to your?
My son ain't really
interested in it.
He likes the like looking good certain times.
Okay,
but he ain't grasped like buy it for this and sell it for that. My daughter, she's on it still.
Yeah. The girls are usually on
she's
it
into
still.
the marketing already. She runs my TikTok. She gives me little ideas about like. In her world, but her world is more appropriate than my world.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, so I
You're in
listen.
the old world.
Yeah,
My their thing's real. Definitely.
He's got a very nice manner, so his customer service will be patterned, but the drive ain't there yet.
Okay.
But maybe 15, 16 when he needs the fresh things. But I'm not just grabbing them.
Yeah, no.
He's gonna have to do a couple.
Yeah, of course,
maybe a couple of weeks.
Yeah, but you already got him accustomed to drip, so you can't just tighten up on him because you got him living drip life now.
No, but
So
he
not
has to
because
sell the old drip, you know.
Does he?
Yeah, I might help him do it, but no, eBay, Depop, all that's been a big part of my journey. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's tough still.
That's sick.
Like you can't just spend like £7 on a shoe, wear it 3 times, and dash it.
Yeah, that's mad.
No.
Like, even in the public eye, like, a lot more celebrities do it now. You see that they got Depop. They have to recycle it because it's stupid.
See, certain times when you're going to an event, have you got to pull like one of the money makers out and put them on your foot? Like,
No, you're not now. I did.
Okay.
When it was going worse, I did because I'm trying to be noticed and trying to say, no,
you
man,
can't
has
be
got all the
crepselect and
things.
turn up in a whack trainers.
No, I've always had, even before I was doing trainer things, I think my footwear's always been slightly better than the rest.
Man. When you was 13, you was wearing Knicks. I'm joking.
I had snakeskin Patrick Cox back in the day though.
Who didn't?
Saying no and
No, I had
charging.
suede. I had brown suede.
No, the snakeskin
I had
weren't
brown
that
suede.
normal.
I had brown suede joints. My PCs was brown suede. Mad thing.
Yes, I was into the shoes, but the Jordan part of like reselling, I went to New York in like 2000 and maybe 2008, 2009. Saw Flight Club for the first time. Went back again in like 2011 and really watched the till ringing and the zeros. And it's not even people that generally would look like money and they're at the till cashing out. So I thought, no, if I do this in London, it's going to work. Obviously, a few people I learned after had already done it, but they weren't presenting in it a way
The same
I
way.
pictured it.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Sneaker has been doing it the longest. He's in Bethnal Green, and he had all the shoes I wanted to be able to sell. He had, but obviously I couldn't pay his price and move it. So I had to find a way
of sourcing your own thing.
Yeah, and then it just all sort of come together.
My man's still going strong still.
You missed the
before a lot-
sneaker?
Yeah, before a lot.
He's doing well. He's doing well. He's expensive
I
still.
can't lie. People come to me from Bethnal Green, so boy, I'm doing my thing.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't try for all shine on Mr. Sneakers. You know?
Right, that's
This is the
fair.
Crep Select show. This ain't nothing to do with that. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, though. So what's the plans? What's the what?
Well, obviously, I don't know. COVID's kind of mashing it up, but not. Obviously, the government have helped. Obviously, the powers, they're helping as much as they can. So as an independent business right now, I'm going to say the people that I never thought would do anything to help have actually done something. I've been paying tax a long time. I've been paying business rates. Now I feel like I wasn't violated. The whole time till then, I was thinking, no, this is mad. And they don't hang around. Like, bailiff will come. Like, I've had to deal with enough bailiffs, like, especially for council tax. But if you miss that as a business, well, they don't want to hear no, you can't pay it right now. Like, they're just grabbing you, you know what I mean? But I think at the moment, that part of it is all right. But the expansion part is on ice. But a major goal will be a second shop, a better website.
You got an idea of area?
I'd love to do it in Birmingham. That's like I would say Birmingham.
You get a lot of love in
support the thing like it's Lewisham, and I live there. Like, that's how I feel.
Big up Brom, my end.
Yeah, nice. It's that the passion there as well for the footwear and to look good. I would say.
What do they do? They don't come down from Brom though, do they?
I go there. I try and do 3 times a year.
There's pop-up shops in
That's
Brom.
tough still.
In town,
So if a man from Brom,
yeah,
so if a man wants from Brom wants a pair of trainers and saying, "Boy, I can't come down to your ends, can you get this
Internet,
sent
man.
to me?" You got them.
Yeah, we'll post it. A lot of them, the people will still drive. Like now, it's coming like 2 hours for kicks. I'm not even surprised no more. When it first used to happen, a man
used
will
to
say
think it was mad.
he's from Bournemouth, he's from Ipswich. Man will be videoing man like, oh, say it on camera. And then I'm watching it back, thinking, yeah, he had an accent as well, you know. Like, it wasn't. We weren't chatting rubbish. Now I do. I'm still myself, but it's not the initial part of that. It was mad. I'm thinking, no, people are really doing up motorway. to come Lewisham, you know,
for trainers,
park in the dead centre.
Yeah, for
come
trainers.
down and say, right, what level are you on? I'm for right. There's one level, you know. Yeah, they're thinking they're like from seeing my videos, they're thinking they're going Harrods, bro.
You done well.
Oh man,
You done well with it still.
So you franchising? You're gonna franchise the business?
I'm up for ideas. If anyone's got loads of money and they want to franchise it, shout me.
Yeah, that people.
I think it could now. I believe there's something.
There's
there.
a business investment right there. There's if you got money, holler at your boy. You can open a crepselect.
Yeah, is it a philanthropist?
How much
They just throw money at stuff.
How much to even get that franchise? What's minimum? What's minimum?
I reckon for the brand and like the system, if you put 100 bags into it, you can have a £500,000 a year, not profit, but turnover for 100 bags.
That's not bad at all.
There's a couple man in there scratching their head like, yo, hey, that sounds all right. You know, cause anytime I'm ready to cash out for I'll just cash out with my 500 and blow.
But I think you can do that. Because all you're doing is leasing. I don't really know how it works, to be honest. But,
Neither do I. But
I got the 100 bags, so if you run it into the ground,
yeah, you got your 100.
Either
Either which way. So, it's on you.
But it is part of the. What I want to do.
Stop though. What it is, you see, if you watch our show and you decide to take up this offer, we need a finder's fee. Not just me, us, blue tick. We need some peas.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, because we hooked you up. Everyone, anyone,
even the man new thing as well. I've not said that on no other
exclusive stuff. Blue tick's bringing you bare exclusives. I hope you appreciate the thing.
So you see the expanding. You're talking about expanding. What do you plan to do other than having another shop? What
I think
do you plan to do with what you have already?
Like music has been a massive part of the journey. It's one of my passions.
You gonna start rapping though?
Nah, I did send for someone the other day though. He's a rapper. He come from Leeds, yeah. And when he came in, I can always tell I'm very good with energy, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he sent for someone.
And he's come in and he's looking all stiff, and I'm thinking, well, I can tell he's not from around here because he's wearing his coat mad high, yeah? But he looked like he might spend something. So I would never be rude. but I've said hello, and
Man, I dealing with the customers at Junkies.
He's kind of side-eyed me, and I was thinking, oh, that's weird. And then he's with a black guy, yeah. And obviously, for whatever reason, the white guy's moving a bit weird. The black guy's like, give me a little, not a grin, but I've just said, where are you from, bro? You from Brum? And he's like, oh no, Leeds. Sounds kind of similar. So I chopped it up with him.
It don't.
And I was about to say, what's wrong with your guy? And I thought, no, that's too far. Let them do their thing. And then he mumbled something to my man, mumbled something to my worker. 2-2s people are sending me the snap. My man's a rapper and he's put on his snap, never go to crepselect. It's a rip-off. It's dead in there. And then when I'm looking at his songs, bruv, he should have just said, bro, let me do a freestyle. But I would have put that on. My man would have got a deal maybe. Because he looks the part, but he can't really rap. But
sugar.
He looked sellable.
Hey, what is this beef? Is this industry beef?
No, it's not industry.
Have we got the exclusive? Is this the war report right now?
Obviously,
the younger me. I
can't even remember.
Here we go.
I swear down.
Here we go,
bro.
It weren't Graft. Big up Graft. He's from Leeds. It weren't him.
Now Graft Bridget. What is it? Graft Bridget.
Hold on.
I doubt it.
Hold on. Hey, my man from Leeds. You see if you got something to say about Lawrence, hit me up, man.
You know, I did that. I nearly did. I was going to do the voice note and just start barring him. I was thinking,
how did you send for him though?
I posted his snap and just said, "Raw, my man needs to get in the booth."
Shit.
But obviously, I would have given it. The younger me, I would have really run with that because there probably would have been a marketing.
Imagine asked to clash you because you think you like music. So
you know what I would do? I would handle that, but I would find someone who's like 14 to bun him. Not bun him. Sorry. Someone young, little bit, like to just war him with words and just bury him real quick.
Yeah.
But
man. Imagine he wanted you.
No, I ain't got man. I can't do that. I'll say I'll get more views than you. You do a video, I'll do a legit check on a shoe, and I'll get more views than you.
Oh wow.
And that wouldn't even be cap.
Oh wow.
That's a gut shot.
Yeah.
Man said you make music and I look at trainers and get more views than you. That is a bar there alone.
That's mad.
But especially with music people, like you don't even have to buy nothing, bro. I'll help. Like that energy, if he runs with that energy coming into somewhere he don't know, he must know I promote music. But his energy is all wrong. His girl might have dumped him that day. It might have been one of them. But generally, if that's
man from Leeds, get back in contact.
And apologise.
No, I don't need an apology.
You do.
For him,
You shouldn't have disrespected the shop.
when he's networking, that's life.
Crep Select ain't shit. It's just fucking expensive.
Yeah,
But
nah,
I-
it's
but
still-
yeah.
I love the shop. I'm not
come
gonna
on,
lie.
come
They got some nice bits in there. I wanted to buy a few things. When my pal said to me the price, I said,
And you get a good
I get
price.
a good discount. I do. I
and
can't
it's still
front.
mad. Yeah, I get
But
it.
you bumped me on that bag though. I'm not letting that go.
Yeah,
You
go on,
bumped me
let's
on
do
the
the.
bag.
Should we talk about it?
Should we
Come
talk
on.
about it?
I don't mind.
Alright,
I don't
cool.
mind.
Oh shit.
But you're my pal, so we can have this conversation.
Yeah, it's
innit?
cool.
All right, cool. So I was going on holiday. Gone to me pal shop. Said, yo, I'm going on holiday. I need a rucksack. You get me? He said, oh, I've got something out the back for you. He brought it out. You get me? Nice D squared bag. You get me? I can't even remember. How much I give you bills?
I doubt it.
Nah, I give you bills.
I reckon more 50.
No, you know why I give you bills?
I think, hey,
You know what?
I think it was a bill still.
I give you bills. I give you
I
bills
think it
still.
was.
And then Air What now?
I
Man's
actually
gone.
can't remember.
Air What? Let me show you. Cool. I
wouldn't.
know you can't remember because you sell to so many people. Yeah. Air What was saying, boom. Gone on holiday, styling with my bag, taking bare pictures, feeling
But
cool.
it
like-
worked. The zip-
no,
it zipped
it didn't.
up.
No, stop, because
It
it's all
fell
popped
apart.
down.
No,
nice.
where
It started
did we
falling
go?
apart from
Where did
holiday.
we- where did we
The
go?
thing started popping off, but
The first
I was so
holiday.
angry.
Did we go into
I was
a
so
shop?
angry I'd even come back to you. I was wait, you forgot already. You forgot how I found out already. Cool. So then we come back from holiday, we're chilling.
So you got the
Honestly-
holiday
No,
out of it,
wait. Let me land.
Broke on
one
holiday.
day, one day,
On that
one
one.
day,
The first one.
One day, the strap started popping out on holiday. One day,
The first holiday.
The first
though.
holiday,
Alright,
the
but
very
that's
first holiday.
unacceptable.
one day, gone to his house. Now, his cousin has the bag and the hat. So I'm like, bro, where you get it from? Crep Select, yeah? Like, no. I'm like, where you get that from? He's like,
Perfume shop.
Debenhams. I'm like, what do you mean Debenhams, blood? He's like, oh, they was giving them away with the perfume that I bought.
Hey, he was foaming out of his mouth. Hey,
Did it break on the first holiday though?
Yeah,
or the
broke on-
second?
broke on
I
the
feel like there
first
was
holiday.
second holiday
Nah,
though.
first holiday.
All right, cool.
As
That's bad,
we're
that's
rolling
bad,
with the
that's
things,
bad.
the things start pop down.
Brother,
Yeah, that's bad.
brother. The bag started popping on holiday, so I'm pissed about that already. Remember, I've been on holiday, bags popping, I'm saying, this brother, boom. Then I've come back, and my man's told me it's a freebie. My man told me you got it for free. It was a freebie. I paid him. Huh?
You get a hat with your one.
No, didn't get no hat. I just got
I
a
don't
bag
think I
for a
got-
Man
bills.
just gave about £100 for a free item.
No, but it's not necessarily free though.
No, it weren't necessarily free. You're
I was livid. So do you know what I did? I didn't go to the shop for ages. I
Yeah.
just stayed away from the shop. I was so
I'm
upset.
sorry it didn't last. I'm not
just-
sorry for selling it. But I'm sorry it didn't last. That's not acceptable.
Hey,
You're lucky I know you since I was 11.
Yeah.
man.
that was
Lucky.
funny still. A man was
I know shop.
foaming
I
out
know.
of his mouth.
I know other
man.
shop man don't ever try that shit because you won't get away with it. I promise you. He got away with it.
It was real though. It was real diesel.
I don't even
D
know.
squared or diesel.
I don't
whatever
even
it
know.
was.
It was D squared.
D
I don't
squared.
even know.
It was
No, it was real.
3D squared.
So it don't even matter. So it don't even matter if it was real or fake. 'cause
And I
It
don't
was
give
free.
you that
It was
free.
because that's
A
obviously
man
my
got it
motto
with-
is
a man brought
Go
a
on.
big bottle of D squared per aftershave
And got a whole outfit.
bag
And
and
got
a
an
hat.
outfit
Imagine
No, I
you
think
bucked
I
a
got
man.
finesse for the hat though. I never got the hat.
Imagine you bucked a man.
Hey, saying he got finesse for the hat.
Fuck
He
him.
never got a hat.
Imagine you bucked a man in the hat and the backpack looking like you're saying, so I bucked him, I'm excited, like, yo, right, you got your thing from
But did I sell the hat?
No.
You might have sold the hat.
You sold the hat for a bills 20. You sold the hat for a bills. I saw the hat on your table. You brought the perfume for £60.
Did I have
and
the
you
hat?
paid your £60 for your perfume. And you sold the bag. You brought the perfume just because you knew you were going to get a bag and a hat for free. I know your thing. Yeah, you're
Maybe,
thinking about it now. That
I
makes
can't
sense.
remember selling
Look,
the
Nah,
hat.
you see what?
That
He's
makes-
not denying it. See, you
Everybody
got.
gotta eat.
That makes sense.
Nah, he was going in still.
Anyway, I'm coming back for my D
But
squared
that's a
discount.
good. That's a lesson in business for everyone. Don't dash nothing. You know.
I
Can
still
sell.
got the bag.
Hey, check
Console.
with the perfume shop first. They might have the same things getting away for free.
Nah. I still come back. Don't worry, I'm coming back for my D squared discount. Watch that, man. I know he's got.
Hey, do you listen to music?
Yeah.
Just said
What's
music.
your favorite? What do you?
Artists.
What you
I
banging
still
right now?
I prefer. Well, I don't know if I prefer it, but I do listen to drill.
Do you?
Obviously, I think it still represents my shop currently the best. That genre be at the till. Their fans are at the till. I do like it as well. It's not just because it's at the till. I think it's inappropriate. I think it is possibly inappropriate that I do like it. But if it's British, I'll bang it. I'll promote it.
It's not inappropriate that you like it.
I would say my favourite artist right now, maybe Quengface. He's cold. Trying to get him to the he's been to the shop, but before I knew that was him, trying to get him back in. I got a little signature wall at the back. I need his thing on there.
Big up Quengface. Big up Quengface.
Yeah.
But yeah,
if it come true, still Quengface. If it come true, yes.
But that's a big part of currently. I can get them to come. Like he's due. I won't be surprised if it's next week. It might take a little bit longer. When I was doing it in Croydon, I already saw that was a part of what I needed to be doing, is being associated with it. But then the artists, say like Bonkers, Young Reeks, Hooligan, they were like all the best street artists at the time. None of them were signed. It weren't a thing where they'd be at the till doing a madness, but all their fans would be like, oh, them man shop in his shop, you know. And they didn't really even just come to see the artist or me or buy nothing. Just for the fact. But the name was on everyone's tongue.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, what? You played for the Dons the other day?
But I'm not gonna lie, but I'm trying. Like it's not been easy.
X11?
Yeah.
Oh, you're there every week now. Well,
yeah, but I mean they got a big squad.
Wait, obviously, what position do you play?
But when I was on it, I'd be CDM. But right now, right back, and it's not been easy. But I'm not gonna lie.
See, old legs gone.
Yeah, I mean, luckily, I think when it was first spoke about, they got like little groups and this. They weren't sure whether to let me in because they're just thinking, market employee. My man's a rip-off. But I have to big up Doug. He said, no, my man can kick, you know. He's part of the thing. Let him in. So big up Doug for that.
The Enzo's just got you off as a big rip-off, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, even Doug, he's in the public eye, but he be negotiating for a minute. But obviously, I want him in my stuff. He gets a good price. Anyone sort of my like demographic almost, where we might have mortgage, we've got big rent, we've got kids. You can't be in my shop every week. Like that's mad.
100.
You need to be correct and work. Do the messaging and say, bro, like, come on, I've known you ages. Like, I don't mind that. It's part of the game. But my new logo or my new slogan is always real, sometimes expensive. I live by it. That's what it is. The price is on the shoe. I'm not there like, trying to sell you the shoe and looking at your shoes and adding a bill. The price is on the shoe.
Have you ever bought a pair of shoes and thought they were real and then found out they were fake?
I've definitely been burnt. One of my lessons, I built my Jordan wall at Croydon. So I've got all Jordans. Jordans aren't really even popping, but I know this is going to pay off. And they've got these Jordan 6 slam dunks, they were called. Couldn't get them nowhere. They're like red and white pastel. They're in the middle of the wall. I took this picture. I've got a blog page to post it. One expert's commenting on the thing. The one in the middle was fake. From the picture, I'm thinking, nah, dickhead, hater. like I'm just back up. Like, nah, what's he chatting about? I paid $250 for them. How can they be fake? I never checked them like that. Carwin, a young lad from Croydon, who's way ahead of his thing. He was doing the shoes before me. He was my go-to, like, are these real, are these not? He's like, no, they're fake, bro. I was like, oh my days. So that was the last time I'd go public with something before I check it.
Yeah.
I then got a couple of times I got burnt by people I trust, where they either didn't know or did know and thought, no, my man's all right, he won't care. But I'll be calling you out and I'm not having it. But obviously now I am better. I employ people that know their thing. People do still try, but that's the nature of the beast. But no slips. Even when I do the videos, the guy that's trying to sell me the shoe is there. I've asked permission. I'm not trying to punch him up because he's come. He probably doesn't know. Out of courtesy, I'll say, bro, let me do the quick vid. I won't put your face in it. I won't mention you. I do the vid. Then people on the comments are saying, my man got done again, you know, you don't check the shoes. But I'm doing the vid. The guy's there. I've not bought the shoe. I'm trying to protect you from buying this shoe. So you can't win
either way.
But I enjoy doing the vids. I'm passionate about it. I know I'm expensive, but you know it's real. I would say Instagram is not where to buy it. You use eBay, use Depop, use PayPal, please. Do not bank transfer for shoes. Like, that is a slip. Like, the amount of people that message me, do you know this guy? I'm like, no, why would I know him?
I just sent him
I sent him 7 bills for Chanel's. He's blocked me.
I went to buy jewels. He said sliders. No, because I don't know. PayPal's the thing.
And
Hey, this trainer thing sounds peak. Sounds like Gangland UK.
But it's definitely changed in a lot of senses that there's so much money now. All the moves are now around it. Like, people get lined up when they're selling it. People get fake bank transfers. You link a man and he sends you I don't even know how they do it. Say it looks like you got the transfer and it was not. It's like it's pending, and then they just call it back, and you've gone like you've done. One guy thought he had his bank on the phone, so he thinks he's on the phone to his bank, but he's on the phone to my man's girlfriend because he's blocked the number. So whatever number he calls, I'm not sure how they do that. So he's thinking he's talking to his bank and he's talking to my man's girl. She's like, yeah, the money's landed. Yeah, £1,000, like £1,200 shoes. He's thought he's speaking to Nat West and he's speaking to Stacey. But that's why, again, when people are thinking, how can my man even sell anything? He's too expensive. I've still got a shop. You still get a receipt. You get a bag. I'm not trying to fleece you because I'm here tomorrow. If I was trying to do anything mad, I wouldn't even be at the shop.
Definitely.
So just again, be careful when you're buying. A lot of people are trying to get the easy come up. Stick with someone you know. If they're a little bit more expensive, just stick with them.
See Depop though, don't they sell fake things on Depop?
Yeah, but if you use PayPal, you're protected. So as long as you then prove it, you're good. So I definitely recommend PayPal. I've always used PayPal myself. Some people, you get into problems that they try and hold the money back. Just stick with it. They'll probably help more than a high street bank. A new part of what I'm learning, these new internet banks are also better than high street banks. They actually help. You can phone a man because they don't have branches. They're not wasting money on nothing. They've got people on the phones. Like, I use Starling at the moment. Very happy with them. Nat West, who I've banked with my whole life, have never and won't help me. They still talk to man like my shop's illegal. Like, it's so like aged. It's done out.
Yeah.
Even I remember when I was trying to get a business account with Nat West, I got through to the Birmingham head office and hear the girl's like, you own crepselect. That's brilliant, but we can't help you. I was thinking, but you know what I'm doing is legit. She said, yeah, no, I buy shoes from you. Your thing's lit, but you're too risky. Like, we're not interested. Thinking, but I've banked with you for like 25 years. Personal, you're good. Business, you're a sole trader. Like, we can't help.
Wow.
Mad. Starling, they opened my thing without even, like, with hardly any, I'm not going to say any checks. They just thought, small business, let's help.
Yeah.
What I got to ask you one final thing before we cut from here. And this is a question that anybody from the Blues going to get asked when they come on here. You was heavily involved in it. You get me? You got trainers made up for it. And I think you did. Yep. So how do you feel about Blue Story? And how do you feel, because you grew up in Lewisham. Yeah. So how do you feel it reflects that from your point of view? Because obviously it's all about point of views from your perspective.
So obviously I've been, my story with Raps, obviously my manager at Croydon, Little Charlie. Do you know Little Charlie? Yeah. So obviously he's a personal friend of Raps anyway. I don't think Raps even ever came to the Croydon shop, but no, I used to bang the album, like Blue Story Part 1 or whatever. I used to pollute the Croydon people with any music from Lewisham.
From the Blue.
Mm-hmm. Like anyone who was doing it, it would be Croydon music and Lewisham music basically only. I didn't really play no Northman, Eastman. I was very, I guess it's a, I can't explain
kind
it,
of thing.
but I'll be playing rap, man. They're like, oh, my man's voice, like, you can tell a story, but it's not all that. And I'll be listening to it and thinking, right, this is the only intelligent rap I listen to. Because my man's actually
definitely
not just doing rhymes.
Waffling and talking about gunning.
So then obviously when Lewisham's come around, he's patriotic about his ends. He put the shop in Shiro's story when at that time I'm thinking, that don't even sound like it will be mad. I didn't even turn up. So he filmed with Purcell and Jovi and Wade. And then when the guys are saying, well, it's a big thing, there was big camera and big light. I'm thinking, maybe that will be something wavy. And then the guy the manager of the time at Lewisham, he got in it. I was thinking, you're not going to be in it? He's like, not many people will see me. And then obviously within like 2 days, they're like, your shop's in it, like the logo as well. I was thinking, oh my days, Raps, like, thank you. He then got an award from Link Up TV. It was the first award they did to try and copy what Graham Daly was doing. He's like, yeah, I'll do that at the shop. I was thinking, wow, this guy's really helping, So I met Joey Clipstar through that. I've built a little relationship with him, obviously through Raps. Now, anything at the time, he was doing all little projects. He'd shout, man, like, what clothes you got? Like, he only will get dressed really for something. He does not waste money. He's very picky. He's actually quite hard to sell to because he ain't doing no 7 bills if the shoe don't look good just because everyone else says it.
100%.
But Blue Story now, obviously, I was involved in the first part of the discussion of using the shop. Lewisham Council have said no, we're not having no gang, nothing in the ends. Like, Lewisham Council said no. Raps was like pissed because he's trying to do it with everyone. At all corners, he's putting it publicly. You can come to a casting. I tried to go to a casting, but I think he politely said, nah, that can't really run. But obviously he put the shop in it. I was working with like Paramount are in the shop saying, oh yeah, you got a good shop here. Thinking, this is mad. I've made it. So I think I got paid to shut. I got paid to be in it. Obviously I met all the lads. I then went on set a few times. I think I sold Raps a jacket at one of the scenes. So I'm still, even though I'm thinking I'm leveling up, I'm still just trying to sell stuff. Like, I can't help it. So, and then obviously when the film was ready, Paramount and the Blue Story marketing team, they're like emailing me about, you got any ideas? Like, we see your profile, like your thing pops off. So I started becoming part of the conversation with how to market it. So I said, well, let me run with shoes and a football top. And I'm thinking, they're going to ask for like a change because I'm actually going to generate income for me. And all they wanted to know at the time, yeah, that's fine. Will you do a giveaway? Have you got permission from Nike? I'm thinking, permission from Nike? Blah, fuck it. This is serious. So I managed to link someone who said, yeah, Nike won't care. They'll want to be in it. So that was cool. And then obviously the film came out. I was at the premiere. Yeah, that's probably a career highlight for me.
Yeah,
that's good. Still.
Obviously, the film, I'm less watching the film as, did this happen? That's not how I was watching it. Okay. I'm just thinking, right, that's my man, and that's my man. Right, that's my shop. Yeah, I'm saying Oscars, BAFTAs. Let's do this thing, and I'll come up and I'll dress everyone. Like, yeah, that's calm.
He was watching it for my money.
So obviously he kept me involved. My shop weren't in it that long, but that's a massive, like the Shiro story and the Blue Story feature is probably some of the best
highlights
things I've ever done. And
that's tough.
Big up Rapman for that. Big up Rapman.
He didn't have to do
that's
that.
Tough.
I think at the time, not a competitor, but someone in the same world as me offered him a lot of money to do it or do the next thing somewhere else. And he actually, he ain't like that. If you went to his school or you did this with him and you're doing something and you're pushing, he'll chuck it in. So the next things he's doing, I'm going castings. I'm telling you.
All right, saying
I might have to have a haircut and a shave and
That's
that.
big.
that's tough still.
But obviously the initial questions about the story, I don't watch the story like who does he mean or did that happen? I was obviously
I like the way you swerved this one. Still.
I was in the shop in Lewisham.
I respect it.
Around a
Yeah,
lot
he's
of
watching
the
it from a
stuff.
money perspective. I respect it.
No, but I weren't in it. I didn't lose no one. I'm not. I sell
not your
shoes to who I
lifestyle.
sell shoes to,
yeah.
and obviously I know some people don't have a job and they're still splashing out. I'm not going to say, "Well, what do you do, bruv? Like, bring me in, like that, bruv. Do your thing." Like, I'll still smile and help.
No, I hear that, man. I hear that, man.
Big up raps, man.
I hear that. Big him up. Big him up. Big him up.
Definitely,
You get me?
definitely.
Come, tell him to come true, man.
What would he do? He might do this.
Tell him to come true, man. It's for the blue.
I think you need to come to a casting. You need to come to a casting. bro.
I want to be
when you
an
get that
actor.
chance.
How long have I been saying?
I
that?
think
wanna
I
be
can
an
do
actor,
it,
bro.
bro.
I can do it.
I think I can do it.
I know
I'll be
I
a
can do
nitty. I'll be whatever, bro. Telling you. Man's even got dusty shoes that will look appropriate.
But you say dusty.
Yeah, I'll draw for them, bro.
Hey, what? You had some £10 kicks in the shop the other day.
Yeah. I bust
What?
one of the little young G's.
I
You
see
see the
him.
little
What?
young G?
I see him.
He's next up, you know. He might be my ticket out.
No, let me see.
He's sick.
What are you talking about? £10 what? Like,
Did
he
some-
don't
yeah,
do
some
nothing
£10 man.
under
No,
bills,
brother, sometimes
man.
I do.
He has under £100 wool. He has a wall full of under £100
you
trainers.
got the people who win. The people who win from that are like the die-hard people that they wake up, they're looking at my thing. Them guys get away with murder sometimes.
get some good
and
kicks.
I hold a couple L's.
They get some
Yeah,
good
that's tough
kicks.
still.
But that the little guy little Abdi, his YouTube. He is the funniest man I've ever seen that don't have like a problem. Like he's actually just funny. Like no matter where you stick him, my man will make you laugh.
That's dope.
So yeah, hopefully
That's
he's next
dope.
up.
Yeah,
Big
that's
him up,
tough
man.
still.
Big him up. Big him up. Big him up.
Come on.
All right.
Yes,
all
my
right.
boy.
All right. Well, people, we're gonna wrap this up. I hope you lot enjoyed it and all
It was a
that.
pleasure to have Mr. crepselect in the building.
We'll be back same place, same time next week. All of that good stuff.
Yeah. Big
Please
up
like-
What do you think of the rum though?
Yeah.
So
Hey,
right,
the bamboo. I don't like
What's
the
it
name.
saying?
I don't like the
okay,
name.
yeah, I get
Hey,
it.
Bambi, send
Move
someone
up.
for us. Man.
I don't like the name. Move up. But hear what I'm saying. Oh, bad man for top boat bamboo. Hey, listen, hear what I'm saying though, yeah. No, it's decent still, and it's not even. It's very smooth.
Yeah, you ain't
It's
gotta
very,
taste
it's
it
very
still.
smooth still. I'm gonna demand them have to taste it still, cause we can't be selfish in that. Everyone's gonna get a sip of it still.
Definitely.
But it is nice still. It is nice. Big up for that, cause
Come on,
that's
bro. Bless
that's a heartfelt. Still, man came true. You get me. What else? What else did I have to say? Oh yeah. Our little theme music, you get me? I forgot to big up Iron Rye from when he gave it to me. I forgot to give him his
Yes,
props, you get me?
yes,
But
yes.
if you like that, hit up Iron Rye for beats, innit?
Yeah.
Blue Bar is very own. The
Big
best.
up
one of the
Iron
best
Rye.
one of the best beat makers ever to exist. You get what I'm saying? Big up yourself, Rye. I forgot to big you up ages
Big
ago. I'm
up
sorry.
yourself,
My
big
bad,
up
you get me?
yourself.
I might need a beat for that leads you.
Iron
shout
Rye's
him,
the
I shout
man.
Yeah, come on. I
Iron
want to
Rye's
hear
the
you
man.
go for him still. I do.
Iron Rye's the man. That's
there
a
you
blue
go.
connection. That's a blue link up. I like that. That sounds good still. Let's do this. All right, cool. Peace out. We'll be back next week, innit? Later.